guys, I'm Orla from your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Vessi Stormburst low top shoes. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So they are fully waterproof, and at this current time you can only get them in the black and white. Now if you do opt for the white, it just might pick up the dirt, like you might be able to see the dirt a bit more, but it is really easy to clean with these shoes. So they do offer 90-day returns and they offer a 1-year warranty. They don't currently ship to the UK or Europe at the minute. A few of the places that they do ship to are Canada, United States, Australia, New Zealand. I will pop up the rest on the screen. Okay, let's get cracking on with the features. Before we get into it, I just want to show you how kind of easy to clean these are. I have been using them, so through testing they've got dirty and I haven't had a chance to clean them, so I thought I would just show you how easy it is to wipe them down. So I have been testing them now for a wee while. It is one of my go-to shoes at the minute, just for the pure fact that walking the dog and being in kind of mucky water environments, I needed something that could actually endure that and not fall apart and then get back from a walk and have to worry about cleaning them or keeping them aesthetically looking good or my feet being soaking and all that. Whereas these are just absolutely great. They are great for a travel shoe. If that is something that you're looking for, then I highly recommend checking these out. For the branding and stuff, they have some here on the back of the heels. The branding on the inside, don't know if you can see, is starting to kind of wither away. That is just down to the fact that your foot going in and out, that is rubbing off. So that's just what it is. And then you do have some here on the bottom, which is still intact, and sorry for the fact that this is absolutely disgusting and on the table. What I absolutely love, and it's going to be down to everyone's personal kind of preference, is the kind of thick platform. Now this isn't going to be great for everything. Although it is great for travel and long periods of walking and stuff, it's going to be down to yourself as to whether you feel comfortable running in this kind of shoe or doing any activities with it. I feel grand with it. I did a lot of hiking with them and I feel like they're really strong and I don't feel like my feet are kind of falling inwards. That's why I love the kind of platform. They are a bit heavy for me to be running with, just for the pure fact of that chunk, but otherwise, they are great for other activities too. It's just going to be down to you and what kind of shoe you prefer and you're fit for that. I have to say, I am someone who needs like a wider fit on the front for the shoe. So these aren't too narrow and they actually fit the feet quite comfortably. I found with some shoes that your feet are absolutely like squished. I do really like those kind of barefoot shoes too. But this is more my style in comparison to the Lems ones that I have reviewed, which was the barefoot, and I had no platform. I just feel like there's a lot of strain that goes on with my calf because you kind of have to train your foot to be in barefoot shoes, whereas this is how my legs like it, with a little bit of platform and something that I'm used to, which is probably not the greatest because you should try and get your feet into bare feet because that's naturally what our feet are meant to be doing. So having a platform like this isn't always great, but it's something that I find aesthetically pleasing and also comfortable for me. I have to say with this as well, sometimes they all have different kind of thread patterns here on the bottom and different kind of grips. This has been great. As mentioned, I have been testing it, as you can see, and I took it on a couple of hikes and I found like it wasn't a shoe that allowed me to slip. It was something that kept gripped onto the ground, which is a great bonus, especially for travel as well, and just an everyday shoe. You don't want to be sliding about, and there's not much wear and tear to those as well, and I have been really testing them out and really using them, and they're not like, as you can see, there's still ones that are intact and the other ones just have a little bit of discoloring, but it's not something that is flattened. And you will find like here at the back as well that sometimes this runs smooth too. This is staying well intact. It's interesting, their pattern here, it has like different levels to it, so it does, every time you're making contact with that ground, it is kind of gripping to it for you, so you're not having to feel like you need to stay into the shoe or you're gripping your toes to stay in the shoe. The bottom of the shoe is doing the work for you, and that's literally what you want from a shoe. I love the fact that you do have the pillars to help you get into the shoe. Now this is like more comfortable than any shoe that I have tried, is this around. I felt with this shoe, which I absolutely love, there was no breaking in period. I didn't find that my back of my ankles or anything were bleeding to death, or my heels. Everything was quite smooth. This is lovely. nice and cushioned, especially around your bare skin. If you didn't want to use socks or anything and you had this up here around your foot, then it's very, very comfortable. I do have to say these are definitely one of the comfiest shoes. They have like that cloud-like feel to them on the inside. The minute you put them on, there is no break-in period or anything like that, so that is something that you need. And then you do have the breathability here with this kind of different material here. Absolutely lovely. It's like cushioned all the way through here. You don't feel like your foot is getting absolutely squished, and it does have the breathability. If you did want to go without socks, you absolutely could as well, because with the material on the outside here, it doesn't rub into you or anything. And as mentioned, if you can kind of see, there's these breathable moments throughout the shoe, so you're not having to worry about that. Then you do have these laces here, which are super easy to adjust. You've got this for the kind of like tongue. If you wanted to place your lace through there, then you could. I don't offer that, I just place it over. I've got no issues with that, and they're really easy to kind of slip on and off as well. They have some nice little detailing around it too, but it's just a really robust kind of shoe, especially for that water weather resistance. I submerged this into the water and it was absolutely grand. And where I am, we have a lot of rain. It is currently pissing it down at the minute, and these shoes are absolutely great for that kind of weather. With that coating as well, it just gives you that sense of security. Now the knitted style around the sides, rain does get onto that, but it doesn't feel like it soaks through anything. I haven't found any issues with it, in terms of like with the water weather resistance. As mentioned, I've had them out in the water and they were fine. I didn't feel like they soaked through or anything. Submerging it for long periods of time, you might find something, but I mean, I don't know if they're a proper swimming shoe, but you could go ahead and try. But for like downfalls, sticking them in some puddles, they are fab. So for sizes, I went for a US women's 9. Now I would be a UK 5.5. They do suggest if you are going for, or if you are someone who uses half sizes, then up a size in that. Obviously they are only shipping within a couple of countries, so it's really going to depend. This worked really well for me for giving me enough space, especially with being a half size. So I do recommend taking their advice and going up a size if you are a half size in your shoes. So in terms of flexibility, you're not going to get that with this shoe. This is how it is structured. It doesn't fold in half or anything. That's how the midsole is here. The thing about this shoe, which what I needed it for, is for comfort, water resistance, and just enduring like rugged environments, whether it be hiking, whether it be walking, long-term kind of travel walking as well. Then these are perfect for that, and I highly recommend checking out their website for more different options as well, because the comfort is next level. So for the water test, these are grand, I have to say. If you are looking for a travel water weather resistant shoe, then this is a shout for those in those countries. Okay, time for some pros and cons. Pros are definitely that it is made up with great materials, ensuring that it is waterproof. Another pro for me is the style and how easy they are to clean. And the comfort is next level. A con would be just the branding on the inside. I would have loved to have seen that last a bit longer, because it hasn't been too long for these, over just a month of testing these, and it's already wearing away. Maybe more color options as well. And I do know that this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then why not consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander over on their website and you're thinking about purchasing these shoes or any of their other shoes, then we'd be forever grateful if you could use our links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.